Josie Heller. Why the long face?
I'm warming up my instrument.
Trying to get in tune with your listeners?
Oh, puns. A form of wit to which wise men stoop and fools aspire. That's Ambrose Bierce.
Too fancy for fun, huh? I wouldn't want you horning in on my gameplay anyway.
Oh, blow it out your... Hey, you're looking better.
After last week, I orchestrated a plan to get an actual place to live. I was able to string together a security deposit, and now I have a home base.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Now I just need my first chair.
Shouldn't you be fiddling around with something over there?
Oh, Bo, you didn't! All right, Josie Heller has some life in her after all.
Okay, put a bow on it, Frank. I'm still finishing my monologue.
Whatever you say. Hey, how do you read so much? And read, R-E-E-D, that's a musical pun too. It's still going.
Well, there's a library 4 blocks from here, Frank. You could try it.
Yeah, I'm sure the famous Josie Heller knows lots of people with libraries. Who owns this one?
The public library, Frank. The public owns it.
So anyone could just go in there and take out books?
Well, you have to be literate first. Have you really never heard of a library?
Heard of... No, of course I have. Everyone's heard of a library. I was just playing a tuba.
Well, speaking of things I'd rather hear than this conversation, does KDNM record our shows? I want to listen back over the week and try and improve.
Improve upon the brilliance of telling callers to spice things up in the bedroom by pouring hot wax up his nose? Sounds impossible. But yeah, we have them.
Men love that.
No man loves that.
You haven't tried it. Now, stop harping on the advice I give and play me in.
Fine, you're the sex symbol. I'm just a bassoon.
Ting! Chime in when you've got some better material.
Well, give me a couple weeks in this library.
Wait, you're not actually going to go.
What am I, some sort of nerd? Cans on. I'll count you in. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3.
Look out, Sugarlumps. It's Josie's Lonely Hearts Club. I'm Josie Heller, and I'm here to get all up in your erogenous zones. You might not know this about me, but I am all about personal growth. Expanding my limits, stretching to fit ever and ever more between my ears. Lately, this means enriching my vocabulary. I was lapping up a particularly delectable article on online dating, and I stumbled on the word sapiosexual. Aroused by intelligence. Now, there must be some of you out there dying to get into some smarty pants. So let's break out Sunday's crossword and explore 50 Shades of Grey matter. I was reminded of an Egyptologist I met abroad. He knew more about pharaohs than pheromones, but when we were lodged together after a concierge's misunderstanding, I got a crash course in chiroglyphs and hieroglyphs. Unassuming at first, but the more we shared our respective passions, I noticed his taut forearms, his discerning eye, the haughty sculpted arch of his brow. He put the T's in expertise. Here was a man who used his noodle, and that noodle was tasty. Suddenly, despite the desert all around us, each meeting left me anything but dry. Turns out, we had plenty in Tutankhamun. Come on up to the front of the class, my nymphobrainiacs. You can't prove you give good head until you give good mind, so unsheathe that rapier wit. Talk about a tongue lashing. It's 505-555-KDNM. Frank, lead in our first genius of love.
Yeah, I certainly don't mind. Let's dive into a new pyramid scheme. Coming up first, we have Chansey from Santa Fe.
Chansey, welcome to the show.
Hi, Josie. My partner, Bethany, is this amazing woman. We met at work, and we've been seeing each other for about 2 years now. We moved in together recently. Bethany is smart, like hella smart. I'm pretty sure she's in Mensa. Our things are like the New York Times Sunday, Wordle. We crush it at trivia. Like, people kind of hate us at that bar now, actually, so we have to drive up to Albuquerque to switch it up. But lately, she's gotten really into riddles. Like, she makes up all these riddles all the time, and I can't Google them because she makes this shit up. And there's the morning commute riddle, the riddle on the commute home. She sometimes won't order food at the restaurant until I or the waiter answer a riddle. Like, she didn't shower for 3 days once because I couldn't guess what was brown and sticky and green all over. Am I the asshole for wanting my girlfriend to stop riddling me?
Well, it sounds like you're facing this 2-year point in your relationship, and now it's riddled with, well, riddles. So how did this start, snowballing from Wordle to what sounds like a pretty tough spot?
We were on the couch, we were watching Netflix, and she wanted a snack. And I remember she asked me the first riddle. I had to figure out what it was because she couldn't tell me exactly what it was that she wanted from the couch. And that was cute and fun. I was like, oh, that's kind of nice. And she was like, yeah, you like that? Okay. And, little things here and there, like before our goodnight kiss, she'd give me a little riddle, and that would take less than a minute or so. But then it started escalating a little bit. Like last week, we ended up at urgent care because she had a UTI from trying not to pee because I couldn't answer 6 in a week but 4 in a month. What am I? We had to pay out of pocket for that.
6 in a week but 4 in a month. Sorry, that is, God, that's going to keep me up though. It's definitely gotten out of hand. I'd like to speak to Bethany, if I were you, and really get to the bottom of what is it about building these riddles up that is so satisfying to you? Is it that you feel like you have transcended the mere cruciverbalist or trivia fanatic by creating a riddle in and of yourself? You have, become God in the puzzling world? Or is it more like a pastime that has slowly gotten out of control? Because once you stop peeing, I think that's grounds for an intervention.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Here's where we're stuck. She said we could talk if I could solve one last riddle.
Oh, no.
A long stick makes my spine sweet and cold to break the mind.
A long stick makes my spine sweet. A popsicle.
Oh, my God. Josie, that's it!
Yeah.
Oh, my God, Josie, I can't thank you enough.
Well, please.
Listen, Bethany's a little bit like the Sphinx here. I might have to call back for the next 2, but...
Okay, Chansey. Best of luck.
Thank you.
And always, come back and maybe it'll scratch my brain some more. This was so delightful.
Hey, Josie, what is 3 handles isn't for food but is found in the kitchen?
An alcoholic's freezer, maybe?
Oh, no, sorry. I just found something in our junk drawer. That wasn't a riddle.
Oh, okay.
What is this?
6 in a week, 4 in a month. 6 in a week.
All right, Josie, if you like your brain teased, I have another one for you. This is Greta from Santa Fe.
Bring it on. Show the gentlewoman's in.
Hi, Josie. Hi. I'm new to town, and so I joined this book club, right? I was like, it'll be a great way to meet people, just make some new friends. And I didn't think it would be a very serious book club, and, I've been busy, moving in and stuff, so I didn't actually read the book. I figured I'd show up and I'd just listen, and, well... Everyone there had read the book, and so I did something I haven't done since college. I BS'd. I BS'd hard. And the book was Crime and Punishment, and I gotta say, I killed it. I don't even know what I said. It was like I blacked out, but I found myself talking about the existentialist movement and Christian objectivism and whether or not you believe in God when you're analyzing the book for yourself. Like, I don't like to brag, but it was brilliant. It was maybe some of the smartest things I've ever said, and I don't remember any of it. Anyway, the reason it matters is that I met a guy at the book club. Henry, and he's amazing, but he was like dazzled by everything I'd said, and he that's why he asked me out in the first place. He said he'd never fallen in love with someone's brain so quickly, and I was like, all right, so what? I haven't read this book. Clearly we're hitting it off. We're having this chemistry. Like, it'll be fine, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it hasn't been fine, Josie. He keeps bringing up the book.
Oh, no.
He started calling me Sonia, so I had to Google that. And he wants me to call him Roz as like a sort of cutesy version of Raskolnikov. Every time he brings up another obscure Russian fictional character, I just feel this pit in my stomach. And so I thought to myself, okay, I'll just read the book. I'm smart. I'll read it. I'll catch up and I'll do the work, belatedly. Josie, have you ever tried to read Crime and Punishment?
I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you, Greta. I started it.
It's so dry, Josie. I hate this book. Even though I did this thing it made me feel smart and almost superior, like I was being impressive. I had the smartest thoughts in the room. But now it's led into this tangle of guilt where no matter what I do, I feel like I'm just being like hunted and carrying the enormous weight of this thing that I did. It's making me question who I am as a person and if it's even possible to be a good person if you don't have everyone around you know what you did. And it just feels like, I just wish we could have read something, a little bit more about that.
Right. Well, maybe it doesn't matter to either of you. What kind of relationship do you see yourself having with Henry anyway?
Well, obviously, I want to have a mostly honest relationship. I just don't want him to find this one thing out. Is it so bad if I made one mistake? If it's just one thing that he thinks is real that's not real?
Right. Now, counterpoint, Greta. Lies can eat away at us. And if you want something sincere with Henry, well, can't you just come clean?
Well, if the whole basis of our relationship is on what he thinks I thought of this thing that we both love, like...
Greta, you're making this bigger than it has to be.
No, you're making this bigger than it has to be.
I think that you should just come clean and
I
tell
BS'd that
Henry...
book club like a god. I can BS an entire relationship.
I'll tell you one thing, Greta. I can at least sit here in this booth and confess to the entire listenership of the 14-square-mile area of KDNM that I have never read Crime and Punishment, and it costs me nothing.
You don't understand. I cannot be saved.
We have all sinned, Greta. Henry will hear your confession, and it will crack open within him a shaft of light, one that will shine on your best qualities and illuminate all of the crevices of sin and deceit that you have never heretofore admitted. Do it!
I'll do it! I'll tell him everything! I'll tell him
Greta.
the books I'm reading now, and I'll tell him about how I just made it all up. Do you think he'll still like me?
Yes, be vulnerable with him, Greta. He'll understand.
You know what? I think that even if he doesn't, anything is better than this.
I'm so proud of you, Greta. And you know what? The worst is nearly over. Because you have a new book to look forward to. What are you reading next week?
Eat, Pray, Love.
Oh.
I just feel so relieved.
Good.
And you know what? Tonight I'm gonna watch the movie version.
Of Crime and Punishment?
Of Eat, Pray, Love.
Great.
Well, I'm not really a betting man, but the smart money is on our advertisers.
Well, let's see if they can teach us something new or tell us merely what to buy. Sit tight.
Joanne. Joanne Holzinger?
Shh. Sorry. I can't believe I'm yelping in a library like a half-starved cat. Just got surprised. How can I help you, Charli?
Just checking on you.
I am super duper. I love this place. The books. And the people.
What are you listening to? Ooh, new podcast.
What's a podcast?
I keep forgetting you're Amish. You'd actually love them. I'm starting one about the Santa Fe flagpole murders. I made friends with the coroner who did one of the autopsies.
Ooh, shh. That actually reminds me of a book I read about a journalist who falls in love with a medical examiner, but then he turns out to be the killer.
On the cold table?
Yes!
I love it! Oh, shh! Oh, and we got a new shipment in. It has the latest entry in the Isle of Man series, Waves of Desire.
I haven't read those.
Joanne! Oh, you haven't met Georgios yet? You are in for a treat. It's already on loan for the next 3 months, but when you get a chance, you have to check it out.
Absolutely.
Of course, maybe you already have enough romance in your life.
Well, yeah, no, what? Me? Yeah, no. Well, what makes you say that?
Well, you always come in Thursday mornings exhausted. Sometimes a little lingering makeup, fancy perfume. Oh, who is it?
Oh, no, I have a job. Oh, waitressing, late nights. I try to look nice, so for tips. You know, good tips, good looking, sexy tips.
I could use some of those. All right, but watch the circulation desk for me when you're done. It's been slow today, and I want to get to sanitizing all those hardcovers Kenneth licked.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Books. Library. Oh, shh. Hello, how can I help you?
Oh, close one. Okay, now let's get back to it.
And we're back.
Grab your horny goat weed and your Kama Sutra. We are hearing all about how the brain factors into the libido. Have we got any callers coming up next, Frank?
Yeah, the next person giving us the PhD is Craig, calling from Santa Fe.
All right, well, dust off your problems, Craig. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for picking up.
Happy to. Now, what seems to be the problem, Craig?
I was at a party recently with my boyfriend and a bunch of his friends recently.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say they're like very intellectual types.
Okay.
And I got kind of distracted by all these really great finger sandwiches on the coffee table, but I guess they moved to a new topic at some point because my boyfriend suddenly said that he was mostly into himbos, and he patted my arm.
Oh, no.
Like, suggesting that I'm one.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That must have hurt your feelings, Craig.
It's Craig.
I'm sorry, Craig.
None taken.
Do you consider yourself an intellectual, Craig?
I mean, I may not know, like, the names of presidents, and I get sometimes really confused and upset by certain menus, but I'm not dumb, and I'll prove it. If you go ahead, you can ask me a trivia question. Any trivia question, I bet I can answer it. Go, try me.
Okay, great. What theorem involves a squared plus b squared equals c squared? That's a tricky one. Who invented the cotton gin?
I'm getting kind of a headache.
Okay, admirable of you to bring this to the show before this problem gets any worse. Now, what about your friend group? What do you all talk about?
Well, I'm trying to make new friends because I moved here and my boyfriend was the only person I knew in town.
So here, you need a life of your own. You need to find a gym that you like, to find some like-minded people, other fellas or ladies.
What should I say to my new gym friends when I'm introducing myself for the first time?
Hi, I'm Craig. I'm new in town. What's your favorite sandwich?
Okay, I'll try it. Hi, I'm Craig. I'm new in town. What's your favorite sandwich?
See? You are well on your way. And
I'm Craig. I'm new in town. What's your favorite sandwich? I am Craig. I don't know. It seems really hard.
Your enthusiasm is infectious, Craig.
Sorry, did you say louder? Louder?
No.
I am Craig. What is your sandwich?
Great job. Great job. Great job. And a croque, madame. Thank you so much. What a pleasure it is to meet you. Your boyfriend, what's his name?
Alwyn.
What an interesting name.
It took me the longest time to learn how to pronounce it.
Right. I imagine it's unusual. Alwyn needs to respect you. Maybe he thinks that himbo is a term of endearment, but when you say it around a bunch of brainiacs, well, it feels disparaging. It feels mean. It feels mean.
So what should I say to Alwyn?
You say,
Alwyn, I am Craig.
That's so assertive and so strong.
I'm going to do it right now. Alwyn!
Oh, have we lost Craig Frank?
No, he forgot to hang up.
What a man of action.
All right, Josie, my name is Frank, and coming up next, we have Sophia from Santa Fe.
Pleasure to meet you, Sophia. Welcome to the show.
As I was listening, it was really nice to hear you talking about a term that I feel like is completely underutilized in the kink community. Sapiosexual.
Oh, yes. It's fun to say, isn't it? Sapiosexual.
Okay, so I've been dating a guy for a couple of months now. We met in my undergrad, and he is just a dream. But something embarrassing happened the other night while we were amidst coitus.
What happened?
Okay. Have you ever heard of Neil deGrasse Tyson?
I have. What a delight. A national treasure if ever there was one.
And just the hottest piece of ass I've ever seen in my life. Am I right? Am I right? Ladies, am I right?
He certainly...
Gentlemen, am I right?
Can...
They stems, am I right?
Yes, he's got his own gravitational orbit because he can pull.
I see what you did there. But also, his voice. I mean, on my Spotify Wrapped, I was in the top 0.01% of listeners to Star Talk. Okay.
Wow.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. It's not how he sounds, it's what he says.
Wow.
It's what he says, Josie. The attraction level that I have to Mr. Tyson is astronomical. It has reached the far reaches of our galaxy, and I have gotten to the point that I no longer can reach peak climax unless I am hearing the sultry, dulcet tones of Mr. Tyson in my ears at the pinnacle moment. And the other day when I was with my paramour, I had my headphones in and had my hair, delightfully spaced around so he could not see my AirPod. And unfortunately, during a moment where he was getting quite physical, and we were in a position where I was somehow lifted, the gravitational pull pulling me back down with such force that my headphone popped out. And he noticed. And he put it in his ear.
Oh.
And when he put it in and heard Mr. Tyson talking and saying, "Let me put this in perspective," I had some explaining to do.
When you say you had explaining to do with your beloved, was it specifically why NGT?
He got upset with me because he doesn't like to feel inferior intellectually. So, he is feeling a little uncomfortable.
This anxiety has been plaguing mankind for centuries. Look, if it were a vibrator that you were using to assist your partner, and all you need is just a little boost, a little alley-oop, a little greasing the skids. It's no different than having a lubricant. Some even tingle, I'm told, and that's great. But you're the one yielding the benefits. Sometimes you do other things to enhance your lovemaking. You use candles that smell like sex. They make sex-smelled candles that trigger things in your brain, and that's how climaxing can happen. And there are plenty of, I've heard in Southeast Asia that there are rocks. And when clacked together, they heighten the frequency of the air betwixt you and your partner and cause something tantric to happen. But the secret is closely guarded, and you have to meditate with those monks for weeks and weeks before they even tell you that, which is why I don't know the full scope of how it works.
Well, I appreciate all of your support, and I am definitely going to look into some of those options. I mean, the sex rocks do sound very appealing. Do I need to dumb myself down in order to enjoy sex with my partner?
Sophia, never dim your light, your celestial light. Never for another partner. In fact, and all relationships do sometimes run their course, perhaps this dwarf is imploding, and perhaps you need to find yourself some stargazers, some astrophysicists. You can find somebody who is as interested in the cosmos as you are.
I think you might be right. I was really hoping he could bone up on some astrophysics, but, maybe he's just not the one. Maybe I need to find someone who can reach me on an intellectual level, as well as my incredibly intense sexual drive.
That's incredible. And when you find that other puzzle piece, it will be explosive.
I will. Thank you so much for your help, Josie. I'm gonna go break up with him right now and start my search for my starman.
Head on down to your local library. They are such an underutilized resource, and you might find somebody poking around the stacks that has a bookworm that you won't mind poking into your stacks, if you know what I mean.
Sure, Josie. I'll get right to it, right after I find those sex rocks. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. See ya. Well, my darlings, it has been quite the night full of all sorts of stimulation, and if you need more fun between the sheets, maybe think about what you've got going on between your ears. Anyway, don't let me stop your fun. You can tune in next week, but before then, you can listen to the very next show, which is coming up on KDNM, and Frank, he knows what it is. It's called Shell of a Car.
That's right. Shell of a Car. Join Flank Steak Man as he drives the Mr. Peanut Mobile coast to coast, giving kids a joyous time, unless they're allergic, throwing bags of freshly made Planters peanuts out the window as he drives through school zones doing a brisk 45 miles an hour. Coming up next, only on KDNM.
Well, flanks, Frank. Good night, everyone. Go out and love each other. I think that episode actually went pretty well. Frank doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, I'm so aloof and stinky. You give bad advice. I'm going out with the toll booth operator, and I'm gonna show her my easy pass.
Though, I suppose I could learn a little bit more about himbos. Maybe there's something in reference.
Hello, bookkeeper. I wish to acquire a book. Hello?
He said he wasn't gonna come, that liar. Okay, he hasn't seen me. I just need to get up to the stacks and then I'll be safe. Help me, trusty book cart.
Oh, hey, behind the cart. Do you work here?
Someone will be with you in a minute, sir.
Okay. It's my first time in a library.
No kidding.
What was that?
No kidding. Welcome. One moment, I have to put these books away, sirrah.
All right.
Hey, Joanne. What are you doing?
I lost a contact lens. Can you help that guy out?
Oh, sure thing. Books.
Bugs.
Books. Library. Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, hey. I was looking to check something out.
Well, I'm due back in 2 weeks.
Oh my God. Public libraries are amazing. But first, I want to ask about a book. Is it true everything here is free?
It's a library.
Wild. I'm looking for some books by Moira Shelverstein. Tamagotchi Heart. I don't know. Ooh, DVDs. Nope. Frank.
Oh boy. Okay. No way this is going to backfire. Coast is clear. Don't worry, Joanne. Just focus on the books. The books on the cart. Okay, here we go. This show was created by Maximilian Clark and Raechel Music. Do I put that under Clark? Produced by Simone Kissel and Alexander Grunberg. G. Grunberg. Okay, and edited by Lauren Grace Thompson. Oh, that's easy. Put that right there next to the other Thompsons, the Thompson twins. Oh, they wrote a biography? That's cool. I love that song. Oh, gosh. Oh, this one's an anthology. Oh, pretty big. Our Cuties this week. Let's go in there by chapter. Okay. Attack of the 50-Foot Himbo by Joel Rainwater. A Brief History of Mimes by Kristi Boulton. Prime and Cornichons by Danielle Cohn. And A Riddle Runs Through It by Raechel Wong. Special guest by Becca Lustgarten. Gosh, I love this anthology. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the rest of my shift to go and write a thoughtful 5-star review of this anthology because, man, it makes me feel better. It's a nice use of my time. I put some kindness back out in the world, and I'm pretty sure the people who run our Cuties this week read it, and it makes their day, too. That's how I'm going to end my day. Definitely not thinking about Frank being in the library. That's a crazy idea. What in the world is he doing here? All right. Gonna go with it.